Lucy and Josh on KROC 955 and up at kroc.com.au. You can donate to the Give Geelong Appeal 2020. We've got the virtual tin up there, Stampsy. Already over $18,000 donated today, which is incredible.
So incredibly generous, but I know we've got more in us, Geelong. So get online, kroc.com.au. Now, we heard from the CEO of Give Where You Live Foundation last hour, Bill Mithen, friend of the show, to tell us why it's important, but it's also as important to hear from the people who receive these grants, the recipients of the money we give and how it makes a difference in our community. One man who has been on the show before, he is the brains behind the Power in You, Kane Nuttall. Very good afternoon to you.
Good evening, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Firstly, just for those who aren't across the work you do with the Power in You for Josh and Geelong and the Surf Coast, just explain what you do.
Yeah, so the Power in You project is a peer-driven drug and alcohol support service.
Yep.
We specialise in supporting people with co-occurring mental health challenges that are 18 and over in the Greater Geelong area.
Yeah, right. So how important is it to receive, funds to help you guys do what you do?
The Give Where You Live Foundation, are absolutely priceless. Without local philanthropic organisations like these guys, my program, for one, wouldn't have never got off the ground, but for two, wouldn't be sustainable. So super, super important.
We spoke to you very early on in the piece when you first got it all off the ground. You are someone who not only leads by example, but you have been through it all yourself. Just explain what it means from someone who has had the lowest of lows in their life to have these sort of programs available.
Oh, look, for me, if I had something that, one was easy to get into like mine without having to jump through hoops, and two, being led by people who have been there, I feel for me it probably would have been a lot easier rather than running around to, people who I felt at the time probably didn't understand.
Yeah. And you must have an amazing experience when you see these people come in, obviously at pretty low points, and then you help guide them through. Is that like an amazing thing for you? Is that what keeps you going during these tough times?
Oh, 100%. That's exactly why I do it, actually being on that other side and knowing how hard it is, it's some tough times. It's really dark times. So to be able to create a place where, we support each other, it's non-judgmental. The Power in You project's like a big family, and we really wrap our arms around each other just to make sure that, everyone has that support. I was lucky enough that I had a great family behind me where a lot of people, just don't have that support. So, we want to be that family. We want to be that support.
Alcohol and drugs can be a devastating addiction. And just like you said, it doesn't just affect that person, but the wider net as well. The lasting impacts you've seen from people who have reached out to this service, you're obviously seeing the good that's coming from having this community. Without specifics, what have you seen people go on and do? Because obviously that's the flow-on effect from receiving these grants to be able to support an organisation like yours.
Yeah, most definitely. So in the last 3.5 years, since the Power in You project has been up and running, we've been able to support about 100 people, with 30 of those guys getting back to work.
Oh, fantastic.
We've helped support people, get access back to their children, keep them from being locked up in jail, and back to study and that kind of stuff. We also have ex-participants from the Power in You project now leading the way as our trainees. So, being able to give back, for me is priceless.
So it must make you happy to know that, just starting today and we're already up to $18,200 to the Give Geelong Appeal.
Oh, like I said before, without Give Where You Live, my service just would not run. So, I'll be forever grateful for what Give Where You Live, do, and just the people behind it. Bill, Cynthia, Sharon, all the guys that put in that tireless, amount of hours, to continue to raise funds, that people in our community don't have to go without. It's priceless, the work they do, and like I said, I'll be forever grateful.
Yeah, well, mad props to them, but also to you, Kane,
Absolutely.
and the team for the work you do with Power in You. We'll get more details up on that at kroc.com.au, but thank you for the work you do in the community and keep fighting the good fight.
No problem at all. And if anybody out there is listening, and can donate, no matter how small, it really does help. And if anybody, wants contact or is looking for support or for themselves or someone else struggling, with substance challenges at the moment, please, get in contact, because there are people out there who do want to help.
Absolutely. Thanks again. I mean, just people like that, like Kane, it's incredible to hear those stories.
Who are on the front foot wanting to make that change. Just look them up online, The Power in You.